Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5. Starting at number 5. Apple Mac Mini Review. Coming at number 4. Mac Studio. The Mac Studio is Apple's latest top-flight computing powerhouse. Looking like a couple of Mac Minis welded together, the Mac Studio is designed for creative professionals and is perfect for video editors with big power needs. It can be run using Apple's own M1 Max or M1 Ultra chips, the latter of which gives you double the cores, memory, and bandwidth of the former. Suffice to say, this is one of the most powerful computers Apple has ever made. When we reviewed the Mac Studio, we found, as expected, that it coped incredibly well with pretty much any creative task we threw at it, including video editing. Without a doubt, it's an astounding machine. If you're not performing the kinds of video editing tasks detailed above, then this is certainly more computing power than you require, at a higher price tag than you need to pay. But if your video editing workflow is extremely power intensive, and you need to be confident that your computer will keep up, we'd recommend that Mac Studio without hesitation. At number 3. Microsoft Surface Studio. If you prefer Windows to Macs, then fear not. You've got a brilliant editing computer option in the form of the Microsoft Surface Studio 2. It scored major points in our full review for all sorts of clever design choices, like the hinge that makes it easy to flip the screen all the way down. Plus, the ability to switch color profiles from sRGB to DCI-UP3 is really useful for high-end video editing. Central to the Surface Studio 2 is its fantastic 28-inch display, which not only has a resolution of 4500 by 3000 pixels, but is also a touchscreen. If you don't want to jump onto the Apple train, this is a fantastic choice of video editing computer. Number 2 of my list. iMac 27-inch. While this 2020 iMac may not be as stylishly designed as its newer sibling, and lacking the in-house Apple M1 chip, it's still a mightily powerful computer with a few tricks of its own, and a few things that the newer model doesn't have. For a start, it's got a larger display, a 27-inch 5120 by 2880 Retina 5K display, in point of fact. Also, it does have its own discrete graphics card in the form of the AMD Radeon Pro 5700 XT, which gives it a bit of an edge when handling graphically intense tasks. When we reviewed the 2020 iMac, we were blown away by just how well it could keep up even while we deliberately loaded it up with processor-intense tasks. That 10th generation Intel i9 processor might not be an M1, but it still gets the job done. Formidable even when it comes to crunching through high-resolution video, the iMac 2020 is an all-in-one powerhouse that'll suit practically any editing workflow. And number 1. iMac is an outstanding computer, receiving a glowing write-up from our reviewer. We tried running multiple streams of 4K video in editing software, and the computer's multi-core performance handled it adroitly. It's got a 24-inch display, which sports a 4. Plumping for an Apple computer also mean you have access to Final Cut Pro, which is a user-friendly program for video editing, and one of our most highly recommended pieces of video editing software. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.